Next is growth rate transformation. Again, we start with the 16 period actual data. Okay. And the growth rate percentage is y sub t. So here is the formula for growth rate. So that's our formula. Let's copy that over here so we can have it right there. Okay. Move it there. So we will not multiply by 100 because we can simply change the display to a percentage. So we take y sub t minus y sub t minus 1, the previous one. That's the difference divided by the starting point, so which is that. Okay, so that's our growth rate percentage. Okay. So we copy that, then we get the transformation. So we clean up the borders here a little bit. Okay, so now we start doing the forecast. Here in growth rate model, we're going to use SCS forecast. So SCS forecast, the initial value, so we're going to use the growth rates, the first growth rate as the forecast for the next period. So the F3 would be equal to that. So that would be our starting point. And then our error would be the actual growth rate minus forecasted growth rate. And that would constitute our initial value. And then we can set up the forecast. And for that, let's enter 0.2 as our trial value. Okay. And our forecast here is for previous forecast plus alpha times error. And the actual error minus forecasted error. Okay, we need to adjust the decimal points, then all this pound sign error will go away. Okay, let's do it like that. Then we can copy. So that will be our model. Okay, and let's put the border back. Now for us to set up the accuracy measures, we need to bring the growth forecast back into the actual forecast. And for that, we need to take your growth forecast. So here is the formula for that. So we take so for forecast for the period is you take the actual value of the previous period multiplied by 1 plus the estimated growth rate for that time period. So which is that. So that's our forecast. Okay. We don't need to divide by 100 because this was just a display percentage. Okay, so now we can copy that rest of the way. Put the border back. So now these are sales forecast in the original values. So we can set up the accuracy measures. And I'm not going to go over these step by step. We've already done this so many times. So I'm going to just show you the final results. Okay, so here they are. So starting from the fifth period, RMSE, MAE, MAPE, and for MASE, of course, the random walk forecast for 5 through 16 will be the actual values of 4 through 15. So once you have that, then we can run solver for finding the best alpha. Okay, now the previous solver parameters are still there. So we need to reset this by clicking reset all. Okay, then we select the RMSE for this one. We want to minimize that, and only one parameter alpha, and we set that to less than or equal to 1, and that's it. And then we solve, then click OK. So now alpha value is 0.4, and these are the best RMSE values.